ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. My duty, mama dharma, swadharma. Now Bhagavad Gita teaches so many things. Main like the Dharma Shastra and Moksha Shastra. See, when I say Dharma, there is my duty. So, when you want to learn something from the Bhagavad Gita, that means one is Dharma, the other is the Moksha. Now, for us to concentrate more only on the Dharma, that is the righteous way of living. It's a way of living. So, our concentration is only more on the Dharma than Moksha. Okay. Now, two words are very powerful. One is matter and also the spirit. Don't say it doesn't matter. It matters because we have to understand what is the matter and also the spirit. Now in Sanskrit they say Prakriti is for the matter, Purusha is for the spirit. So once you are able to understand the matter and the spirit, then we will be able to understand the entire teaching of Bhagavad Gita. When I say matter, I want to give an example. So for example, look at the bulb, or the TV, or a refrigerator, and a fan, and so many things are all the matter. But that which enlivens is the electricity. Now, you cannot see the electricity, but you can see the fan, TV and other things also. Similarly here, the matter is visible, but the spirit cannot be visible, but can be felt. Okay. Now there's a beautiful quotation by Einstein. Okay. Matter is spirit reduced to the point of visibility. Spirit cannot be visible. But when I say matter is spirit reduced to the point of visibility. Now the same thing made a statement by Adi Shankara. That is, Atman is an ever-present reality. Unfortunately, we have got a ignorance which we are not able to realize. When I say Atman, when I say Atma, that means the spirit. And the matter is the Anatma. Okay. Now for you to understand what exactly that we are going to discuss about in Bhagavad Gita is about our duty. Please understand. It is not just like a theory. Okay. It is a way of living. Okay. Now there is one word in Sanskrit called guna. There is no translation in English. When they say guna is guna, maybe you can translate it, the quality of a person. Okay. Now, when you say guna, we have got three gunas. Now, how you can really understand and use it and own it and transcend it? One is, all of us have the three gunas. They go by the gradation. Right? Now you have to understand and also the attributes of the gunas, and all the three of them are actually binding. But how can one can transcend all the three gunas? So let us discuss about this particular sloka in Bhagavad Gita. So let us listen to the sloka.
Sattvam rajastama iti guna prakriti sambhavaha nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinamavyayam. Sattvam rajastama iti guna prakriti sambhavaha nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinamavyayam.
Sattvam rajas tama iti gunaha prakriti sambhavaha nibandanti mahabhavo dehe dehinam avyayam. Okay, this is the sloka. Now let us understand about the word to word meaning and then go for the running meaning and also the essence. Okay, now when you say sattvam or a sattva, so what is the meaning? So one of the gunas. There are three gunas. One is sattva, rajas, and also the tamaha. See, now we have to understand they are all different. And how can I really identify? Okay, and handle it. Now when I say sattvam, is kind of a tranquility, or maybe kind of a purity, or be very peaceful, or bright, or balanced, okay, or serenity. But all of them say synonymous. But for our understanding, let us take it as a tranquility. That means very peaceful. The next is rajaha. Rajaha is a kind of a activity oriented, completely passionate, a lot of dynamism. So this is second the guna. The third one is a tamaha, full of dullness and inertia, a kind of a ignorance. Now all the three of them, all of us have it. The only gradation is in the gunas. Okay. Now everybody has got the sattva and also the rajas and also the tamaha. Now how can we identify and use it for our own life? Okay. Now for example, when I say the sattvam is a tranquility and a rajaha is a kind of the action or the activities. Tamaha is the dullness or the ignorance. So, sattvam, rajas, tama, iti. All these three gunas. Gunas is a gunas. They are like qualities. Okay. They say prakriti sambhavaha. So, prakriti we are talking about earlier. There is a kind of a matter or a nature. Okay. And this is born out of the nature. Born out of the prakriti. Born out of the matter. Okay. The next is, nibandanti is binding you, conditioning you. It's a beautiful word. Nibandanti. Okay. You are binding. All these three gunas are binding. Mahabhavo. You are saying, oh, great warrior. See, there is a beauty of Lord Krishna. That's why they say, Jagat Guru. He was able to lift the student and also chide him when he is not able to do it properly. See, that is the purpose of a teacher. Okay, there is a Mahabhavo. that you're a great warrior. Okay. Then he says, Dehe, in the body, Dehinam, the living entity, that which enlivens, is a Dehinam, Avyayam. That means it is completely eternal. That is a immortal. This is the word-to-word meaning. Okay. Now, running meaning is Sattvam, Rajas, Tabaha. So all these three gunas. Okay. Iti gunaha. All these three gunas. Okay. Prakriti Sambhavaha. Born out of the Prakriti. That is the matter. Okay. Dibandhanti. They fasten. That means, it binds you. I become absolutely helpless. Okay. Avyayam Dehinam. The changeless self. And Dehe, in the body. Mahabhavo. That is a great warrior. O Arjuna. Now, what is the meaning of this particular one? Very simple to understand, but very difficult to practice. So we are bound by all these three gunas. There is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Okay. Now all these three gunas born out of the Prakriti, there is a matter. There is one more word called a Maya. They bind you. They fasten you. They changeless life in the body. So, what do you mean by that? See, that means the subject is only one. The objectives are many. Okay. Normally we say, the seer and the seen, the experiencer and the experience. Now the experiencer is the self, changeless. The experiencer, listen very carefully. The experiencer is changeless. Suppose you are the person, but you are the subject. Then there is no change. Your Atma has no change. But the person who is experiencing all the object of experience keeps on changing. That's what the meaning of this particular one. Just want to make it one particular point. That means all of us are bound by the three gunas. Okay. Our job is to identify and then try to graduate. You must go from the Tamo guna to the Rajo guna to the Sattva guna and transcend afterwards. Now I would like to share one good story. A merchant was traveling in the evening, after his selling the goods with a lot of money. And he has to go through the forest. When he was going through the forest, there are three robbers. They started, taking all the money and all the other material. Now, this merchant was absolutely helpless. Now, all these three robbers, they got a different gunas. See, after robbing, so the first fellow, kill this fellow. And the second fellow was telling, no, why should we kill? So after all, we got the money and other thing also. So let us not kill him. We'll just tie him, with the rope. The second fellow said, go ahead. The third fellow, they said, we got the money. So let us allow him to go. Then the other people felt, no, we'll be exposed. Then what happens? The third person said, I will have a kind of a cloth so that he cannot see. Then I will take him out to the city. Then they agreed. Now what happens? This third robber, he took him to the near the city and removed the cloth and then showed him, this is the place where you can manage. Now this merchant was quite, happy. Then he said, why don't you come to my house so that I can give some kind of a reward for you. Then he said, no. Suppose if I come out, okay, then police will be able to identify me. The moral of this particular story is there are three robbers. One is, the first fellow who said kill him. He's a tamoguna. Right? He's a very ignorant guy. Now the second fellow is a rajoguna. Okay, he has got full of activities. And he actually won't have money. Already got the money. Okay, so let him tie him in the tree. That is a rajoguna. The other fellow, the third fellow, is a sattvic. Okay, he is very peaceful. Okay, and he had a lot of goodness and kindness. Okay, then he took him back. Now, the moral of this particular story, see, there are three robbers in you and me and everybody. So the three gunas. Okay, now you can't say that you have only one guna. No, all the three gunas are absolutely is there. But there is a lot of gradation. Okay, now all these robbers are within us. So how can we transcend? Okay, once you are able to understand, see, I am not the doer, I am not the experiencer, I am only the Atma. Okay, that means you will transcend. Okay, now difficult to understand, but just reflect so that you will be able to digest, assimilate, and able to progress in your life. Okay, take care, all the best. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.